Good evening, all ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to TeeBee's Handy Soul Show. I've had a busy day today. I was watching the football. Good evening, Michelle. Good evening, Annette. Good evening, Cocky. Good evening, Mr. Alec McBride. Philip Kerr's in the house. Good evening, Philip. Rochelle's there. How are you doing, Rochelle? Alec Max in the house, and the lovely Pat, hopefully. So, what a show we've got for you tonight. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Still undefeated, mate. I won't be beaten. Right, I'll just let you all say hi to everyone. Get yourselves settled down. Pour yourselves a little refreshment. Good evening, Lady Fiona. How are you doing? Martin Maggs in the house. Maggs is at work till 9. Cool. Sue Ellis and George Ellis, Anne-Marie Gallagher and the main man Daz. George Ellis is there. Seashell and it's Charlotte. So it's 1 minute past 7 o'clock. And I'm feeling a little bit, what would I say, rough today. I had a little drinky booze. You know me, I don't do things by halves. So, I freshened myself up and said, let's have a show, TB. First up tonight is the one and only, the lovely Sue B down in Blackpool. With the great Stevie Wonder. A little number called Fragile. And that's me today, Fragile. Let's hope I make it through the show. The gorgeous Georgie will be in at 7:15 as she is day shifts.
Blood will flow, and flesh is still on, drying in the color of the evening sun.
Good evening, Weasel. How are you doing?
Tomorrow's rain will wash the stain away.
Good evening, Kath and John Bucks. Good evening, Roberta Show. Good evening, Mrs. O. Thank you, Corky. How's the Shaz? Is she working today? Good evening, Linda Neville, and the lovely Linda Heathcock in the house. First up, to me.
How fragile we are. On and on, the rain will fall.
Good evening, Kim. Good evening, Mr. Terry Watson up there in Brecon. And his lovely wife, Susan. Johnny Loafers in the house.
Fragile we are. How fragile we are.
Good evening, Kaza. How you feeling today, Kaza? Did you get things sorted at the hospital yesterday? What's the first for you, Alec? Merlin. Good evening, Mr. Smooth, better known as the one and only Mr. Robert Furness. Peaches in the house.
On and on, rain will fall like tears from the star, like tears from a star.
Kaza's doped up. So if she says anything naughty tonight, don't blame Kaza, it's a dope. Sell that stuff, I think, Kaza. First time in the show, out of the box. Lovely Shubi. And liked by a lot of people. That was quite single. Okay, I like it. Good evening, Miss Susie Key, the lovely Maisie Key, and the one and only Mr. Keith Key, up there in the beautiful little town of Dunfermline. Hi guys, hope you're well. Peachy. If you want to go to sleep, just go to sleep, pal. It's cool.
It's the Stevie Wonder.
The one and only Mr. Stevie Wonder. Fragile, sent in by the lovely Sue B down in Blackpool. Good evening, my people there. Mr. Mick Murphy Motown has just finished his great show. He does the Sunday afternoon show. And he calls me the headmaster. I'm not really. Me and Mick are equal. We're just two great guys that love soul music. Next up, I've not seen his name tonight. Good evening, Albie Babby. How you doing, pal? Is the Italian stallion himself, Mr. Stephen Perusa. And doesn't like being called Stephen. And I think he requested this tune a few weeks back. So there's no chance of getting a gold star. I think there's 4 gold stars tonight, guys. 40 out of the box tunes. Get well, Peachy, son. You can do it. The topics. Booking up, baby.
But it's been so long since we know good times. I only know that we both went wrong. And
Still a great tune, Stevie boy.
don't know what's going on, so I'm looking up, baby. Yeah. Getting out of your life. Oh, I'm looking up, baby, baby. Yeah. Getting out of your life, girl. If things could have been, well, just a little bit different, then we wouldn't have to end such a beautiful friendship.
You can see I'm on the cooling down. She's
Good peace of mind.
Turkey will pour me some lovely expo when she comes in.
And the love we had, I never will forget.
Good evening, Elwin and Lil Jones. How you doing, guys? Down there in cricket. The best carpenter on wheels.
Getting out of your life. Hey, yeah, I'm looking up, baby, baby. Yeah.
Come on, Kazza, keep up.
Getting out of your life, girl. Even if you're begging now, got to leave you, woman. Anyhow, and I'm looking up, baby. Yeah. Getting out of your life, hey, yeah, I'm looking up, baby, baby. Yeah.
Tonight's threesome comes for the one and only Mr. Bertie Barlow at 10 to 8. And the other great feature of the show comes to you at 9 o'clock, which is the memoirs of DJ TV. And I've got a good story for you tonight. That was the topic, Sam, booking up baby, sent in by Mr. the Italian stallion, Stevie Perusa himself. Next up, lovely lady, lives down in Leicester, goes by the lovely name of Roberta. Sent in Stephanie Mills. I feel good all over.
The night we
Good evening, Mr. Mike Dunn. I'm Broxburn. How are you doing, pal?
often remember two strangers meeting for the very first time. Now here we are, facing each other. Two lovers holding on to something real.
Oh, yeah.
Something so meaningful.
Sing it, lady.
If you wanna know
Good man, Mike.
how I feel good. Baby, I feel good all over.
Good evening, Ruth. And the one and only Mr. Chris Gray down there in Wigan. Good evening, Mr. Sean Newman. How you doing, Sean? You alright? evening, the one and only Mr. Johnny Wood and the lovely Jelly Wood from down there in Barnsley. Good evening, guys. Hope you're well.
It's no secret we're in love. Even a little child can see. I feel good, baby.
She feels good.
You and I have lost dreams. You know I've been many places. I've seen lots of things, but I do just about everything there is to know.
She can sing that way.
You can never cease to amaze me.
That's nice, Juby. Enjoy it. Don't do cut. Be careful, Rob. Be careful. Don't give that boy a complex. Good evening, Mr. Colin Wignall, down there in Anderton. Great news, Corky. Hope he recovers well, pal. They're tough old guys, these guys.
That I feel good.
What a tune. Absolutely fantastic. Out of the box too. Never been played on the show. The great sound of Stephanie Mills and I Feel Good All Over, which was sent in by the lovely Roberta down there in Leicester. Good evening. The one and only Juliet Holdsworth, the lovely Ada, Harvey Lee, and the Holdsworth family, and the Dewsbury Patrol. Hope you're all well, guys. Right. I think we've probably got. Let me just turn this down a bit. Is my mic a bit loud? How am I doing with the mic, Mr. Murphy Motown Man? Are you there, Mick? Don't want it coming across, and if it's too loud, just let me know. Right. As you all know, the lovely mum of Gilly, Eunice, sadly passed away last week, and she was sadly put to rest on Friday, I think it was. And the one and only Johnny and the lovely Gilly Wood sent an absolutely beautiful card up for all of you guys that donated for the flowers. I think you've all seen the post on Facebook where Johnny had a beautiful wreath of flowers on top of the coffin. And this is Johnny's thank you to all you guys from the Soul family. And it reads, Tam, Georgie and TeeBee's Soul family, you're very much appreciated. I would like to say a big thank you to all of your donations and kind thoughts on behalf of my brother and wife, Johnny and myself. Thank you all. You are this special family. From Johnny Wood to all you guys. Thanks for that. Let's get on with the music. Next up, she's doped up to the eyeballs. She's called Kezicorda. She loves Jimmy Ruffin. As long as there is love.
Lots of times there's another on your mind, and you say that you find it's so hard to forget him. No matter how I try, I still envy.
Good evening, lady. How are you doing, mate?
Even though I'm sure that I never even met him, but I've been loving you so long.
We love you, Johnny and Joey.
And my love's been true so long. Don't you know sure that I'm gonna keep on trying.
Motown at its best.
I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm gonna keep on trying. Every day.
Flowers were beautiful, Johnny and Kelly. Class flowers for the class lady. Good evening, Carol Cameron. Night off tonight, Carol. You're on now, Carol.
For you to forget about him and learn to live without him. Don't doubt me, cause you doubt him. Cause we could make some time now. And I'll be trying hard for you. I need you, baby. Yes, I do. Don't you know? As long as there is L-O-V-E, love, and T-I-M-E, time, it's for sure that I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm gonna keep on trying, baby. Every day, yeah.
Watching Motown at its best. The great sound of Jimmy Ruffin and As Long As There Is Love. There's Miss Karen Miller Corder. Next up, Mr. Smooth, down there in Ossett. Sending the lovely Jean Carn. Don't let it go to your head. Out of the box. From Mr. Smooth. You're welcome, Kazza.
Now that you know how I feel about you, don't let it go to your head, no. Don't let it go to your head, no, 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 no. Now that you know I can't live without you.
There's the worker.
Hi everybody!
Don't let it go to your head, no.
You're on a beer, Georgie.
Don't take advantage of my love.
Woo-hoo.
Treat me good.
See you later.
Treat me fair.
Want a beer?
Treat me fair.
I got beer, right? I'll have a beer.
Now that
I
I've
just had
given you
What bulb is it for the one? The
every
bathroom?
part
Oh,
of
it's
me.
them thingamabobs.
What a bayonet?
I think so.
Don't let it go to your head now. Don't let it go to your head, no, 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 no. 'Cause if you're playing games, it would be a shame. Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. Woo!
Good evening, Julie. Baxendale, better known as Betsy Boiler. How you doing, Julie?
Cause if you're playing games, it would be a shame. Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart.
Good evening, Chris.
Now that you know how I feel about you, don't let it go to your head, no, no, no. Don't let it go to your head, no. Now that you know I can't live without you, don't let it go to your head, no, no. Don't let it go to your head, no, 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 no.
Cheers everybody!
Thank you, Georgie.
Cheers!
Back in the beer, guys.
Don't let it, don't let it, don't let it.
Don't want to get me boy.
that Stevie Perusa anon. Forgot his password. It's okay, Julie. We know it does that. Stevie Boy 2's in the house and he's missed his request. How you doing, Stevie? What a tune. Unfortunately, it's not a gold star, Robert. You'll get a gold star, Robert. Some sunny day. That's a great tune. But I just thought I'll just cut down the gold stars and don't go too daft, because it just could get complicated for me at the end. That was a great Gene Carn, and Don't Let It Go Your Head, sent in by the one and only Mr. Robert Furness. Now, next up, all the way from Blackpool, one of the best soul records ever. Been on this show a few times. The great Bobby Taylor. And Don't Be Afraid. TeeBee's here.
You say that the love you had is gone, left you sad and all alone, all by
What?
yourself.
What? I'm changing it, okay.
And you say you'll never give your heart again and let it be torn apart by anyone else. But don't be afraid, for I won't harm you.
Good evening, Mr. Bertie Barlow, who has his threesome before 8 tonight.
You see, my love is true. You've lost your faith in fairy tales, four-leaf clovers, wishing wells, and falling stars. You've opened your
You're welcome,
eyes
Annette.
and finally seen all of life's hard realities and speeding cars. But don't be afraid, I won't let them harm you. Raise your head and accept this love I offer you, and we'll play among the stars, and love will be wherever we are, just as long as we are there together. Don't be afraid, I will
Good evening, Lady Fiona. Hope you get a chat sorted out.
raise your head.
That's it, raise your head.
Accept this love I offer you. I wanna tell you right now, don't be afraid, darling, no.
What a tune. So at its very best, the great Bobby Taylor and Don't Be Afraid, sent in by lovely Annette Sherlock down there in Blackpool. Next up, we jump up to a great wee city called Stirling, and there's a lovely lady there called Rochelle McDonald, who sent in one of my favourite artists, Mr. Willie Hutch,
Brothers gonna work it out.
and the brothers are going to work it out.
Brothers gonna work it out.
Been on the show before though, Rochelle.
Brothers gonna work it out. Brothers gonna work it out. Y'all hear me now?
Lady Fiona's back in the room.
Don't give him no peace sound if you don't mean it from your heart. United, we can get over, but yet we're still apart. Cause each man demands respect, and they get an equal share. And until you give it him back, there'll be no peace here. The brothers gonna work it out. Brothers gonna work it all out. Oh, we must all join hands. We can march across this land in peace. Love, joy, with that understanding of truly who we are. Instead of brother turning on sister, sister turning on brother. Now how you gonna get it together? Being against one another. Shoot up, stick up so high till your world has turned to stone. How can you deal with the truth when reality's all gone?
Not buffering my end, Michelle. Try switching your router off for a couple of minutes.
Brothers gonna work it all out. Our brothers say, stop the pimps, the hustlers, the pusher man as fast as you can. Open your ears and eyes to the facts of what's truly holding you back. Brother needs your help, now can't you see? Oh, he's got to have it. Oh, right on.
Good evening, Mr. Jeff Campbell, down there in Nottingham. How are you doing, Jeff? Woohoo!
Brothers gonna work it all. Now the real side, all the answers to your problems you can find. But yet you stay locked behind this beat. Yet the key is in your mind. In order to win your brother's trust, these 5 things you must stop your robbing, stealing, killing, cheating, and lying. The brothers gonna work it all. All brothers gonna work it all. Brothers gonna work it out.
Woohoo! Willie Hutch, one of the greats from the Motown stable, saying, oh, brother's going to work it out, saying in my lovely Rochelle from up there in Stirling. We now go down to Worcester. Mrs. O's, she's got the funk. Good evening, Mr. Martin Taggart. How are you doing, Martin? Positive force. We got the funk. Tell him, Mrs. O. PM me tomorrow, Rob. Let me know what you're wanting. I'll sort it out. Perfect song. Go on, Mrs. O. Funky. That's our Mrs. O. She's funky. No problems, Rob. We all make mistakes, pal. Ryan's got the funk. Mrs. O's son. TeeBee's got the funk. Peachy's got the funk. It's in his bed. Bertie's got the funk. You. Is that in the housework mix, Mrs. O? I've got the new latest mix of that track. Nice one, Stevie. We'll see you at Bridlington, pal. Looking forward to Bridlington. Can't wait to see you. Party. We'll send you the new remix that I've got, Mrs. You'll add that to the housework mix. The lovely Julie's giving out dance lessons when you arrive at Bridlington in June the 25th and 26th. I'll be going on the Friday and Saturday. Me and Georgie will be going on the Friday and Saturday. Just a few nights. So I get back for the show, guys, because I wouldn't let you down. And I don't think it's capable to do, I've not spoken to Rob Wicks, but I don't think it would be possible to do the show from the Bridlington Spa on the Sunday night, or I would have stayed the Sunday night. But I'll get a good chance to meet you all, guys, if you're going to the Bridlington Soul Weekend and everything is okay for that weekend. Good evening, Mr. Alan Kennedy. Where have you been? Fall asleep. Wee Julie's a great mover. My wee pocket rocket. Next up, this boy went disco. Goes by the name of Mr. John Birch. It's called Do It Any Way You Wanna from 1975. Sorry, Kath, I've never seen your message. Georgie just told me. I think the best thing to do if you're finding it hard to get accommodation at Bridlington is go onto the Bridlington Facebook page, because there's people putting up accommodation quite regularly. Other than that, try and get in touch with the lovely Sue Greenhoff, who runs a hotel there, and that's where we are staying. Sue Greenhoff is one of the TeeBee's Soul family ladies. Don't come in a tent, Kath. It won't suit John. Woo-hoo! Nice one, Johnny. I like it. You keep changing it up, mate. That's what I like. Send Sue Greenhoff a friend's request. Yeah, she may be able to help. Stevie's in his camper van, yes. Them days are over, Sweet Bee. There's no winging it now. Great funky start to this show today. Loving some of the tracks, guys. Pure class. Out of the box. Love it, Johnny Bucks. I don't know how, Berry, because I can see your comments. Have you typed in your username and password, Berry? Buffering. Who's buffering? No buffering here. Not my end, Mr. Smooth. Try switching off your router and give it a little couple of minutes to restart. Hopefully it will help. I don't know how Bertie's having problems with the chat. It's usually to do with putting in your username and password. Down in the bottom left hand corner it says login. Sometimes you just got to click on that and put in your username and password, Bertie. Hopefully that'll help. You've done all that, Robert. Is it still buffering, Robert? It's not buffering my end though. So it must be your end. Next up, Mr. Stevie Ledbetter, the boy from Liverpool. Sent in Ebony Keys. And if you knew.
If you knew
Albie was a sea scout.
what I go through
He's been about that, Albie Bobby.
every time I hear your name,
dead,
hearing
son.
stories
He did all that slow as a sea scout.
about your new love. Guess that you are just the same. Don't you care that
It can be very hard to get accommodation, Stevie, believe me.
while you enjoy
It's the biggest supported Northern Soul weekender in the country.
with someone else,
It's very hard to get accommodation.
you're a runaround. I'm a fool, I guess. All the love I had has turned to emptiness. If you knew how you hurt me
You're welcome, Larry. Great tune, pal.
when you turn and walk away. Don't dare say, don't you say no. I didn't warn you, child. If someone hurts you someday, then you see for why I just sit and cry while you enjoy yourself out with someone else. You're a runaround. I'm a fool, I guess. All the love I had has turned to emptiness. Baby, 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 oh, oh, oh. You know what you do to me.
Another great track and out of the box track from Mr. Stevie Ledbetter, Ebony Keys, and If You Knew. Next up, the fantastic selector himself, Mr. Dave Rimmer. This is Willie Mallory. Got it right eventually, Dave. You went back. Class.
You promised me that you'd always love me, that your love would never die. But you went away and you left me.
We know you're not ignoring this, Bertie. It's cool. We know you're there, pal. It's cool.
I might as well
You're welcome, Dave.
be dead.
Another out of the box.
What you
Brilliant tune.
said. I might as well be dead. You went back on what you said. I believed everything that you told me. But you went back on what you said.
We don't want to scare the people away, Stevie. Please don't put up prizes like that. I would like the Soul family to stay intact, Stevie. I'll be honest with you, nobody really wants to share with you, mate. You know, you just got to be on your own now and again. I think you've just went too far. This is Cassius Clay. You remember him? He was a boxer called Muhammad Ali. And this is his version of Stand By Me, sent in by the one and only Mr. Martin Barlow.
When the night has come
Out of the box.
and the land is dark,
Who wants to share with Stevie at Brindley?
is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me.
Oh no, look, Stevie's telling jokes now.
Stand by me. Oh,
It was a joke, it was a joke.
by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should crumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand down. Stand by me. Stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
Really like that version, Martin. Great track. And Cassius Clay, Mr. Muhammad Ali. Brilliant track. So we have our good friend Bertie Barlow's 3 Some Before 8 coming up in around 5 minutes time. And it's one of the easiest ones to pick. So there'll be no guessing. Georgie gave me a ring last week for people guessing on the show about the 3 Some Before 8s, because it's not nice if it's that some person's request and I'm talking over their request. So I got told off, so I am not going to do it anymore. Got to listen to Georgie or I get battered. Next up, the lovely Ruth and Chris Gray down in Wigan. Sent in the one and only Barbara Ackland. Love Makes a Woman. That's Mr. Perusa.
In the fire, it was burning.
You've already done that, Stephen.
Sweetheart, I know. Should have been learning,
Eddie Marco, I'll have a look for that.
but my pockets
You're welcome, Ruth and Chris.
full of money. Yes, they were. I had someone, yes, I did. Call my honey, but it's love, sweet love that makes a woman. That makes a woman. Yes, it's love, sweet love that makes a woman. That makes a woman. Something told
brilliant. Barbara Acklin, Out of the Box, from the fantastic couple down there in Wigan, Ruth and Chris Gray, and Love Makes a Woman. Next up, before the threesome before 8. Bertie's listening, guys, so you just bear with him. He can't get on the chat or something, so we all know that Bertie's there. And his threesome before 8 is coming up next, right after this. This is Joseph McEwen. Got to be a Scotsman. Climb That Mountain, from the lovely Linda Neville.
I'm gonna build me a mountain
Down there in Northampton.
way up high. I'm gonna build me a mountain till I reach the sky.
You're welcome, Chris.
I'm gonna climb that mountain every day. I'm gonna work till the well runs dry. I'm gonna climb that mountain someday till I reach the top of the hill.
You're welcome, Linda.
Climb me a mountain, baby, till I see the whole of the city. I'm gonna climb me a mountain, baby, so I won't ever have to climb again. I'm gonna search for freedom. I'm gonna search for space. I'm gonna search for dignity. I'm gonna search for grace. Climb that mountain, baby, till I reach the highest high. I'm gonna climb this mountain, baby, till I reach the highest high. I'm gonna climb me a mountain, baby, till I get what I'm reaching for. I'm gonna climb me a mountain, baby, till I never be asking for more.
Nice one, Johnny.
Climb me a mountain till I get what I'm looking for.
Had the pleasure of meeting Kev Roberts down at Preston at SSW4. Nice guy.
Oh, searching for freedom, searching for grace.
I love Joseph.
Searching for freedom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, till I ever have to, never have to ask for more.
That's Climb That Mountain by a guy called Joseph McEwen, a Scotsman, got to be. And it was sent in by the lovely Linda Neville from down there in Northampton. We now come to this part of the show where you all love, because it's the threesome before 8. And this week it's by no other than a man you all know, the great Bertie Barlow. Now, Bertie works away a lot, and he said he was trying to get on, but he's having problems with his chat. So if you like his tunes, just say hi, you'll know that Bertie's listening. And Bertie's threesome tonight comes from that lady you all know, Miss Ruby Andrews. Number 1 is You Made Me, a Believer. That's where we are, Alan, at the Expanse Hotel. I'm only going for the Friday Saturday. Nice one, Anne-Marie. Baby, good nights. Nice one, Rob. Barely on the telly. Thought that was coming, didn't you feel it? I'll leave that to your good friend Dick. It's his catchphrase, not mine. Nobody gets a hold of Peach's bank card. The first one up from our good friend Bertie Barlow down there in Doncaster from the lovely Ruby Andrews was You Made a Believer. Next up, you know it's coming. Needs no explanation whatsoever.
Just loving you.
We love you, Bertie.
I found
Next one, Mark.
life has a brighter side.
If you can get in, guys, we are staying at the Expanse Hotel.
Yes, I found you. Oh, how your love has turned the tide, yeah.
Go on, Bertie.
'Cause your love has been so good to me. You gave your heart so willingly. I love you. Oh, I'll never leave you. Never. No, no, never. Oh, oh, yeah. Sweet baby, yeah. Sweet baby, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
You made me see just how wonderful love can really be.
We will be up waiting on you, Alan.
Until I met you,
Got loads of brandy if you take.
I never knew I
The Expanse is sold out, guys.
had loving me. Yes, you brought the best things out in me, the things I thought could never be. In all my misery, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, don't forget Bertie's wedding on the 20th of August down in Doncaster. And if you'd like to go, you've got to send Bertie a message on Messenger.
Sweet baby, yeah. Sweet baby, yeah.
Number 2 from Bertie Barlow's Threesome Before 8, the great Ruby Andrews with the biggest ever song for her was Just Loving You. And Julie asked me what hotel we're staying in at Burlington. We are staying in the Expanse Hotel, but Sue B has just checked it and it's fully booked. There may be cancellations, guys, but if you are struggling for accommodation down in Burlington, the best bet is to keep a good eye on the Bridlington Spa Soul Weekender page on Facebook, and because a lot of people that can't make it, they put the accommodation up on the Facebook page, so that's probably your best bet if you're trying to get accommodation. If not, Kath and John Burts are bringing a big tent, so you can just jump in with them. The great Ruby Andrews, number 3 from Bertie's Threesome Before 8. The love I need. Don't thank me, thank Mr. Bertie Barlow. Your CD will be on its way to you this week, Bertie.
My love is served, and it's from my heart. I mean it, boy. I'm not just playing. Baby, your love is what I need.
baby. Sing it, Betty. What you see on the Stevie's cat? I can't see Stevie slumming it in the tent. Let's give Bertie some love. What a threesome. His real name is Brett, but we call him Bertie. With a Zimmer. He's about 80, that guy. Till you see him close up, he's only 25. Cheers, Bertie. Catch up soon, pal. Yeah, the great Ruby Andrews. And Bertie Barrow's great threesome before it. Well done, Bertie, and thanks for sending that in, mate. I will find out what. I don't think I've got a lot of Ruby Andrews tracks in my library, but I will have a little dig and see what I've got, because I don't think she's done a lot, but I will check and see, and I will get that CD out to you this week, pal.
Who's next?
Ah, okay, Jersey. Thank you very much, Jersey. Not bad be last year, sell, like, you know. Right. Okay. Next week's threesome before 8 comes from the lovely Kim Bradley down there in Northampton. Now, as you all know, me, the man behind the microphone, has decided to dish out gold stars to people. And it's up to me what gold stars I pick. And it's up to me how many I pick. And as I keep saying every week, it gets harder and harder for me to pick out the gold stars. Like I said tonight, there's nearly 40 out of the box tunes, which a good half of them probably deserved a gold star. So, don't be sending me little messages saying the disco one won't get a gold star, because the second gold star of this year was a disco track. So don't try and play with my mind. Just sit back, enjoy the music, and do as you're told. Next up is the first gold star of the evening. And there is no one better to receive a gold star. That's not 100, but we will get there. There we go. Is a great gentleman who's done a lot of work for me. And he goes by the name of Mr. Rob Farr. And Rob Farr has sent in another one of my favourite tunes with a different mix twist. This is the great Sean Escoffrey. I love this tune. It's called Days Like This. And it's a Spinner and Tickler club mix. And you got yourself a gold star, Mr. Farr.
Birds singing in the trees, singing songs that you've never heard, melting in the sun, and the smiling's never done.
You're welcome, Rob.
Freedom reigns and washes away all my pain, and night doesn't seem like reality, but it's here right in front of me. I love days like this, yeah. I love days like this. It's here. Woo. Here comes the sun. There's nothing you can say or do can change the way I feel about you. Thinking of this time fly, watching the beautiful people go by. Breathe, knowing everything's alright with me. And I'm smiling from the inside, 'cause we've got nothing to hide. I love days like this, yeah. I love days like this. It's here, here comes the sun. Whoa.
It's never been a Northern Soul show, Mr. George Ellis. It's called Soul Show. Come on, George. It's soul, man. Be nice, be kind, George. Is he grumpy tonight, Shane? She'll tell me. I'm a poet, didn't know it. Good evening, the lovely Tina Morris Allen. How are you doing, Tina? Great to have you on the show.
Freedom reigns and washes away all my pain. And
Alright.
I'm smiling from the inside, 'cause we've got nothing to hide. I love days like this, yeah. I love days like this. It's here, here comes the sun. Whoa, here comes the sun. I love days like this. I love days like this. It's here, here comes the sun. Whoa, yeah. I love the sun.
Behave, Stevie Perusa. Get back to bed. Tina is married, actually, yes. You've not got a friend, Stevie. What a tune. The brilliant Sean Escoffrey with his biggest tune to date, Days Like This, and it has been remixed by so many people. I think I've got about half a dozen different remixes of it, and I love that from Mr. Rob Farr, who gets the first goal start of the evening. I love it, Rob. Thank you very much, guys, and thanks for all your great comments. Even George, who says it should be a Northern Soul show. George! It's a soul show, George, come on. It would get boring if you just played Northern Soul every week on the show. That's why I made it a soul show. So, where's the feedback comes from, George? Next up. I think there was 4 stars tonight, Georgie. Right, okay. Next up, he just lives round the corner. He's better known as Belly on the Telly. He sent in Don Vanner. Cheers, George. Get yourself a drink. Gives you a cuddle.
32 miles out of Waycross.
This is Don Vanner.
Okay, but no swamp.
It's called Mojo Mama.
I met a mojo woman's daughter,
Come on.
and that's the woman that I want. She smells like a wildflower, and her touch is gonna drive me mad. If I could get her in the midnight hour, I'll get some love.
Good evening, Mr. Deep Bedman. Are you there?
Mojo mama, let your daughter be. Let baby go. Put down, let her mojo be.
Woo! Back to back.
32 miles out of Waycross, I can hear that northbound train.
George is going to revamp the man cave next week.
Like a mojo mama.
Just send Georgie your ideas. Good evening, Miss Beverly Walker, over there in Victoria. How you doing, Bev? I know it's early for you guys. Wakey, wakey.
Things gonna be alright.
Hope all is good down there in South Africa.
Come on, baby.
Woo, woo.
We're gonna
Good evening, Beth Subras. Where have you been, Beth? I lost you. Good to have you on the show, Beth. Now, Mrs. No silly ideas, please. Hi, Beth. How are you doing? Good to have you back in the show. Yeah, there is a corky. I'll give you that, mate. It does sound like a bit of Edwin Starr in that, but a well picked out of the box tune from a good friend round the corner, Mr. Deke Penman, and it's by Don Vanner and it's called Mojo Mama. Next up, she's a lovely lady. She comes from Widnes. She goes by the name of Shaz. She said in Ray Crumley. All the way in love with you, Shaz.
All the way in love with you. I'm all the way in,
Good to have you back, babe.
all the way in love with you.
I did her neck, Rob.
Oh yeah. Hey baby,
No vaccines yet, babe.
you.
Come back here, get your vaccine.
Girl, I can't forget you, no, no, no. I'm trying hard to make you see. It's a whole new thing for me. It's a
Not gonna be brandy. I brought 3 cans of Coke the night from my work, just in case I felt like one later on. Tablets lemonade, it has no lemonade.
She touches my brandy, she's dead.
Because I didn't think it was fit to go to the shop and get me some beer today.
I have warned her.
All the way in.
in love with you.
Here she is, babe. This is a tune deep from Shaz. I'm sure Shaz requested it maybe last year and I couldn't find it. And I think her and Deke have been having a little let's find it, and she's found it. Yes, I did, Beth. You're not like fags. Woo! Woo-hoo! Ha ha! best, as simple as all the way, all the way. So that's a tune that the lovely Shaz has been digging for, and I think he's having a little conflab about it. It's by Ray Crumley and it's called All the Way In Love With You. So, moving on, Mr. Alec McBride and his lovely wife Pat. Lovely Pat. This is Joe Murphy, Sour of Bucks. For all the Rangers supporters, she's just so blue.
Our favorite song plays on the radio. It once was a happy tune, but now, my dear, it hurts me so. Makes me wanna get up and leave the room. And I'm so
Out of the box. Love it, Alec.
I'm so blue without you. I'm so
So blue.
blue, so blue. I never knew I'd miss you so, but now I wanna cry.
That'd be nice, Rob.
Just like that old saying goes,
Just brandy up
you
this.
never miss your water till you will I'm so blue,
It's good you've got alcohol, babe. It helps.
so blue.
Lovely Pat, Alec. And the caboose.
It's a mean old world we're living in. There's trouble each and every day. But I find it so much meaner.
Love it.
Turn your back and walk away. I'm so blue. I'm so blue without you gone. I'm so blue, so blue.
I'm so blue. What a tune. Fantastic. Out of the box, sent in by my good friend Mr. Alec McBride from down there in Nasby and his lovely wife Pat, Mr. Joe Murphy, and it's called So Blue. Next up, I've not seen her on tonight, and I thought she was off this weekend. She goes by the name of GBT, the lovely Jane Blondie Thompson. Sent in Lou Ragland. You said you'd be mine, Jane.
Song in my heart.
Sing it, Jane.
There's no longer a frown on my face. Somehow I feel we have a love that can never be erased or gone. Since you said you would be mine, girl, my
Yeah, give her a love. Yeah, Alec.
heart is at peace. I have finally found a love I hope will never cease. No, no. Said feel so good to be mine. Since you said, baby, said you'd be mine. Since you said you would be mine. Oh, I'm flying high, singing a lover's melody. I'm 3 times happier, baby, than the Lord allowed me to be. Baby, this is it. My love is so strong. I've got to have you, baby, yes I do. You've got to be mine alone. Say feel like a brand new man. Hey, baby, since you said, since you said that you would be mine. Hey, all right, come on. Oh, people always told me Lou Ragland love is so blind.
Lou Ragland loves you so much.
I can't see a thing, no, baby, no, 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 no. Since you blown my mind, I think of you, baby, everywhere I go.
love it. From the lovely Jane and Belinda Thompson. She may be working tonight, but I love that. Lou Ragland, and I think it's been on the show before, since you said you'd be mine. Next up, I'm going to let you guys decide. Let me know what you think of this. I love this guy. He goes by the name of Albie Babby, better known as the Albert Wilkinson from Rotherham. And he sent me this track in tonight, and I know that Albie likes his stompers, but I'm swaying towards the rock side of this track rather than the soul side. Let me know what you think. It's by The Bags. It's called It's Heavy. He's my brother. It has got elements of soul, obviously. Let me know if you like it. Or is it a clanger?
Girl, don't take me for a ride. I got a feeling deep inside. It's heavy.
It's heavy.
Baby, so heavy. So heavy. Ain't gonna be no one-time thing. Baby, you got everything, and it's heavy. And it's heavy. Baby, so heavy. So heavy. No fire ever burns so bright. I need you
Rob Fire likes it. I'll go with that. Cheers, Rob. I'll be safe. Chris likes it. You're safe, I'll be brother. You won't be dropped into the clanger club tonight. That was a bit cool seeing him rock, wasn't it? I only listened to a little snippet of it. Where are you, Albie Babby? Head from left. You like it, Albie Babby? You're safe. Move on to the next round, Albie Babby. TeeBee's needs it. Bit of a dolly pop. Not safe, but better, Albie Babby. Yes, it does have soulful elements, but I think the singing in it, the vocals itself, just comes along across to me as a little bit rocky. But you like it, it's in, I'll be safe. Who's up next? This guy can probably get clangers every week. I'm only kidding. The great, the one and only Mr. Sean Hooligan O'Callaghan has selected the great P.P. Arnold. If you think you're groovy, phone Albie Babby.
Now I can tell you how I feel. A broken heart is glad to heal. There's still so much for me to do. To know and to be and to be. Anything you're moving, you don't even move it.
Now, Cameron likes P.P. Arnold. more from my phone.
Sleep, I dreamt for two.
Next one, Corky.
My dreams were real, but where were you? Now my dreams have changed. They're rearranged. They're still the truth, but never you. Oh, baby, everything you're grooving. You don't even move it. There's no denying these two things to be true. Oh, you make me feel so good. Oh, yeah, how I do. Now I know what's wrong.
Do you like that, guys?
Honey, I found out.
There's some better songs than that. You like that, Sean? Mrs. O. The Clanger. Really had enough of that, like, enough. Shut up. It's up to you guys. You make the decisions for the Clangers. And I'm just, it may be the production on the record itself, because I know P.P. Arnold's a great artist, and I know there's some good songs out there, but that to me is just, it's like grunge, to me. Just my opinion. And it counts. Sometimes. Where are we? Next up, we have one from the lovely Anne-Marie Gallia, who lives in Oldham. That's that P.P. Arnold song. The great Levi Stubbs and the Vandellas. Sir Clanger, Sean. Oh, I've been blessed. I've been blessed. Let's get back to some soul music. All the way from Motown, Detroit.
I used to walk life's crowded street with an empty heart and love out of reach. Just wasting years, tasting tears. I was so confused. Then I met you.
Top of the Clangers now. Don't be doing anything silly now, Sean. Go to your work tomorrow now. We'll be taking a sickie. Woo! Welcome, Anne-Marie. See how he does. Definitely not, George. Class. There's no need for that, Mr. Allmark. I'll ban people for this. Oh, I've been blessed. I've been blessed. I've truly been blessed. Other footsteps who have tread this path can find the true love just as I have. While holding hands, make your plans. Walk together, you'll be blessed forever. Oh, I've been blessed. Blessed with Levi Stubbs. What a voice. Tell him, should be. Get a grip, Sean. You're upsetting the viewers, Sean. Sean will come good. Sean knows his tunes. Don't underestimate Sean. But at the present moment, Sean is top of the clangers list. It's not a good sign, that, Sean. So next up, we come to another wonderful guy. And it's kind of guys' night tonight for the Gold Stars. And tonight, the second Gold Star goes to Mr. Jeff Campbell, down there in Nottingham. Nice one, Jeff. First time in the show. Great tune. Sound of Kenny Williams. You're a fabulous babe.
You're like no other babe ever born. You know how to reach out and show your love, babe. You're one of the boys, but you're a real girl, babe. You're a beautiful thing to be close to.
You go to bed, Bertie, pal. You take care. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you up soon.
The day I laid my eyes on you, I saw the many sides of you. So warm, so cool, so strong.
Great
so
tune,
mild.
Jeffro.
A lovely woman, yet such a child.
Good night, Bertie.
The first time I stood close to you, I made a little toast to you. May you remain forever free, but spend the rest of your life with me. I saw your love come shining through. That's when I knew.
Full of surprises on this show, Jeff.
Up the world, and little children run up to play with you. Even in a crowd, you stand alone. You can give me a look and just melt me, babe.
What
You're
you?
the babe that holds my life together. And when I'm blue, I just have to think of you. I think of how it feels to hold you close. And babe, the very thought of you makes me high. The day you gave yourself to me, I knew there's no one
Johnny Loafer loves it.
for me. And when the fire of love is gone, I'm sure we'll still be getting it on. I like to be around you, babe. And when our summer turns to fall, I know I always want to be with you, babe.
Good evening, Paul Cullen. How you doing, Paul? Woo, fabulous. You're fabulous, Jeff. You're just fabulous, Jeff. We love Jeff. Great tune, Jeff. I will send out your CV this week, Jeff, with your gold star. Kenny Williams. And you're fabulous, babe. You're fabulous, Jeff. Thanks, great tune. Now, where am I going? Oh yes. I think I made a couple of boo-boos tonight because I was a bit hectic today trying to put all the requests and everything in. And I may have got maybe a couple of names mixed up in the request. If I do, please inform me and I will rectify it. Next up, all the way from Spain, she goes by the name of Lady Fiona. Selected Raphael Sadiq. And I love that girl. Called Georgie.
You can tell by her smile she's such a love child. And every man in this place would love to be in her
Welcome, Fiona.
space. As the night settles down, she'll meet a lot of clever clowns. And I'll do my best to be better than the rest.
Oh yeah.
She is so sweet and tender, and I'm glad, so glad we made it. She's so sweet and tender, and I'm glad, so glad we made it. Oh, I love that girl.
Love that girl. Why are these anon sneakers into my show?
Then she walks my way.
You should not be allowed to
Said,
watch.
"Oh, I hope you're free."
Going to come.
I'm thinking, how could this be? Feels like a dream to me. Then she gives me this kiss that give my whole body a twitch. See, you're just so much more than pretty. Gave my heart an eclipse. She is so sweet and tender, and I'm glad, so glad we made it. She is so sweet and tender, and I'm glad, so glad we made it. Oh, I love that girl.
Yeah, they need the link, Keith. Thanks for that.
I'm so glad.
The link is always going to be on my TeeBee's Soul Family page, guys. That's the only page it's going to be on. It's the Mixcloud link to get the show. Come on. Yeah, ladies' night. Remember that? Love it. Raphael Sadiq, and I love that girl. And it's been on the show quite a few times. And it was sent in by the lovely lady Fiona from over there in España. Now, as Georgie just reminded me there, thank you Georgie, you're a gem. On the 9th and 10th of April next month, which is around about 2-3 weeks, we have another second edition of what is called the Ladies' Night. And I've picked 8 lovely ladies from TeeBee's Soul Family who will be selecting their sets to be played on the Friday and the Saturday night. I now have 3 of the sets from Caramel Accorda, Kim Bradley and Linda Neville. So there's 5 ladies out there who go by the name of Linda Haycock, Sharon Carr, Annette Sherlock, Susie Kay and the lovely Fiona Hudson over in Spain. So we're coming to nearly the end of the month, 9-10 days. So I'd be very appreciative, ladies, if you could, yes thank you, if you could compile your list together, 21, 22 tracks round about there, and send them over to me in a list or whatever, or through Messenger, so that I can start putting things into place. Thank you. Next up, the lovely Colin Williams. He's not lovely, he's hairy, but he's a nice guy. He's called Colin Wignall. This is the Soul Survivors. It's called Mama Soul. Sent by the great Colin Wignall. Yeah, get them to me this week, guys. Thank you. 17. What's she did, Corky? You gotta have to get her home. another out of the box tune. 1 out of 40 on tonight's TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show. Where else are you going to get tunes like this? Picked by all you lovely people out there. I'll sort you out, Georgie, don't worry.
I knew a place when I was just a little boy.
Oh yeah.
And I used to go there. Oh, it was my pride and joy. I had no mom and dad.
Don't interfere, Corky. Don't want any fight.
She told me, son, you got to sing. You sing from your soul, boy. And I called her.
It's Mama Soul. Love it, Colin.
Well, I love that place, the warm feeling in the air. I used to sit there, Mama soul in a rocking chair. And then one day I asked her why her skin wasn't the same as mine. I know what she said.
No coaching, Corky.
She told me, son, never you mind, just think from your soul, little boy. And I loved her. Yes,
Good evening, Mr. Rob Thompson. And Janet, how you doing, guys? Go on! I love this. Should I give it a gold star?
well, I'm your boy. Yes, I'm your
Mama Soul. Mama Soul. Yeah, Mama Soul.
when I was just a little boy. And I used to go there. Oh, it was my pride and
Don't let her know you're looking, Corky.
I had no mom,
You may not be happy.
but I met a wise woman. She told me, son, you got to sing. You sing from your soul, boy. And I called her.
Watch it. Go on, Colin. What a Mama Souls out there. Should I give it a gold star? For Colin? It's good, isn't it? Rocking chair. I'm going to give Colin a gold star. That deserves it. Brilliant. Love it, Colin. Oh, we love it. Mama Soul. Colin's got a gold star. Your CD will be on its way this week, Colin. Woo, woo, woo.
Well, I'm your boy. Yes, I'm your little boy.
Woo.
Mama soul, mama soul.
Albert wants to dance with Georgie. You'll see the bloodline number. You get a wee dance. What a tune. Absolutely brilliant. Lee Barlow's in the house. Good evening, Mr. Lee Barlow. How's he doing, pal? It's very quiet tonight. And it's all because you weren't in, Lee. But I had to give that a gold star. And as you can see how hard it is for me to pick the gold stars. I picked 4 tonight, but I've now gave 5 out. Colin deserves a gold star, that's a great tune. This next track is one of the classics. The unfortunate thing is that I was in a bit of a rush today and I didn't put down the name of the person who requested the track. So if this is your request, could you please inform me kindly by sending me a message. This is the Steinways. My heart's not in it anymore. Everything else is though.
Babe, 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 my heart's not in it anymore. Ooh, the feeling that was there. No, it's not the same anymore. It's nothing like before.
It's your phone, Lee. It's nothing to do with this end, mate. I'm on full volume here, pal. Get a tablet or something. No, it's not a gold star, guys. I just need to know who sent it in. It's either Lil or Elwin. It's Lil's. It's Lil Jones's. I nearly put Lil's name to it yet. It's the lovely Lil Jones. Baby, ain't it anymore? Thank you, Elwin. Thank you, Keith. It's the lovely Lil Jones's track. The Greys are away next week. What are we going to do? I'll have to shut the show down. Ruth and Chris are away next week. Good night, Beverly. Thanks for tuning in. Good night, Chris and the lovely Ruth down in Wigan. Another great tune, and been on the show before, but sent in by the lovely Lil Jones down there in Cricket, and she goes and lives with the greatest carpenter in Wales. How good is that? Now, we come to, what number are we at? It could be number 4 gold star of the evening. And this gold star comes from another fantastic guy who sends in some fantastic tunes, and this one, I think it's quite a new tune, but the way this guy picks these tunes, I like. It goes by the name of Mr. Corky Cork, all the way down in Witness. And this is Paul Stanley's Soul Station. It's called I, Oh I. See you next week, Ruth. I thought you were going to be.
All those things my heart was saying to you, said we're through. If there's a chance, I'll take it. Whatever it takes, I'm a man. And I'm proud.
Well done, Corky.
I was wrong.
I like it.
Now I'll fight to get you back in my arms. I'll be strong. Give me time and you'll see it. I'll make you believe it. But you lose when you do. Now I can give all I'm taking. This promise I'm making. I realize that I'm lost.
Good evening, Miss J. Blondie Thompson. And the lovely Mr. Tom Thompson down in the Navy. How you doing, guys? I love the beat. Love it, Cocky. Yes, this is your one, Cocky. I hope. Unless it's Shaz's. Please don't annoy Shaz. Don't cause a rift. If she's working, don't tell her you got a gold star. Good evening, Max. How you doing? Just in from work. Yeah, that is, I think it's the 4th gold star of the evening, which goes to my good friend down there with us, the one and only Mr. Corky Caw. And she's just popped in from work. She must have had her trainers on tonight. She goes by the name of Mags. Mags Hughes. This is the California Playboys. Just say a 4-letter word. Out of the box, man. Don't stop. I'd love to give you some stars. Because you're all stars. Great tune though, Mags. Love it. Well done, Betty. No, sorry, Lee. Sorry, mate. It won't get played to me. It has been filed under the snake. It's a DJ thing. When you make a mistake like that, you just file it away. Not to be heard again. Oh, it will be. Maybe in a couple of years. You're my wee star, Georgie. You don't need another star. Joanne Crossland. How are you doing, Joanne? Good to have you on a show. Don't start that, Alec McBride. I deserve the medal here. If you only knew what I've got to go through. That's what I'll do, Annette, yes. I'll just bring it out for special occasions. No, Georgie. How much cheese and onion have you got? might give you a go star next week. You've not got any request on tonight, John. You're lacking behind. The lovely, the one and only Mags down there in Lancaster. Well, actually, she is in Lancaster. And the comfort of her and Martin's holiday home called Cinnamon Brow. Next up, we have Mr. Philip Kerr from down in Manchester. And this is another new one to me. They made some great tracks on the Motown label. They're called Bottom and Company. And this is You're My Life. Out of the box. I like it, Philip. Didn't know that either, Cocky.
All the beauty in the universe couldn't please my eyes the way you do. No, no, baby. No.
Woo!
I don't need no skies to tell me when to stay all night when I'm with you, girl. Oh, yeah. 'Cause your smile is my sunshine, and your sadness is my darkest hour. When you say that you love me, I can hear the world singing. I can hear the world singing.
Yes, I'll have a snowball, says it.
You're my life, and I thank God for letting us through. You're my life.
Still not getting a gold star.
I love you with all my heart and soul.
Right in my basket.
I don't need,
What's it
I
all
don't
about?
need, I don't need nobody
I'm alright.
else.
Cool.
I know that the world is not a perfect place. Even you and I make mistakes now, baby. Yes, we do, darling. Yeah. But your love, your sweet love, can right any wrong in every way. Yes, it can, darling. People might try to break us up, so don't listen to what they say. It just makes our love grow stronger, because everything's beautiful in this world.
It's tea break.
I can see in you. You're my life, and I thank God for letting just a little while. You're my life, and that is enough to be satisfied. You're my life, and I thank God for letting just a little while. You're my life, that's enough to be satisfied.
Let's get up and dance. For Mr. Alan Kennedy. This is Elbowed Out, featuring Shamreese, called Taking a Step. Not step by step, just taking a step.
Are you busy?
Nice one, Alan.
Will it be alright? Alright. Solving crime on the lake.
Your name will be on it this week, Cocky.
Don't know which way to go. Interrupted by a commercial saying, how's your love life? Keep on playing. News reporting all kinds of disasters. People searching each other after material things. Conflicted dreams. Girl, it don't mean a thing. Let's take a step. Taking a step in the right direction. In the right direction. I'm taking a step.
Okay, folks, no more food talk. They make me hungry.
in the right direction for love and affection. You're the match that lights my fire.
Like it.
Burn me up with love and desire. I wanna feel it flowing deep inside. Help me, child, I just can't hide it. Need of your sweet love and affection. God is both in the right direction. We'll show the world what you can do.
You'll have to contact Ruth or Chris Gray, me Barlow. They'll give you the name of the butcher. I've just ate 12 in the last 2 few weeks. I'm putting a bit of weight on. Contact Ruth Gray. She's in the Soul family. She'll give you the name and number of the butcher. Stop talking about food, guys, will you? Belly trouble. Me too, Jobs.
Young heart lovers stick together and love one another.
They're brilliant, isn't they, Lee?
All right. Whoa, whoa. Do me right, don't do me wrong. Help me, girl,
I'll contact Ruth tomorrow and I'll find out the name of the butcher, Lee.
I'm trying to be strong. Taking a step,
Is Alan Kennedy a wee bit?
taking a step
I like that tune.
in the right direction.
Oh.
In the right direction.
No more food talk, guys, come on.
Taking a step,
So easy.
taking a step
Open up your ears.
in the right direction. For love and affection.
Something about I don't like. Cheers, Alan. Good to know you're still there. I just don't like the ending. Right, I thought I liked it. It's a good tune. Please, no more food talk, guys. That was sent in by my good friend Alan Kennedy down in Leeds. And Alan sent an Elbowed Out featuring Sam Shamlees. And it's called Taking a Step. Okay, like I started it. Blame me. I always get the blame. George is getting me my cheese butty now.
What?
My cheese butty now. Well, I've starved all day because George is at work and I can't feed myself. I'm helpless. So I live in biscuits and crisps. Until my lovely wife comes in and cooks me a meal. But because I've got the show tonight and she was working until 7:15, I just have a wee cheese and onion sandwich. Right, that's it. No more food talk, guys. That's totally it now. Finished. Next up, I don't know if he's still lying in his bed. He wasn't feeling very well earlier. We all love Peachy. Our good friend Mark Peachenbury, down there in Nottingham, has sent in the Soul Searchers. And I know why he sent this in. He's been on the show before. It was brought out in 1972 and it's called We Are the People.
Got a little story I wanna tell you. Got a little story right now I wanna tell you. It's about we the people, we the people. It's about we the people. We the people, we the people. We the people, oh, we the people. We the people, we the people. We the people. Get it. When and we the people gonna be able to see it together. Together. Loving one another can be easier than lifting a feather.
Cheers, Peachy. Next up, TeeBee's memoirs.
Free the people.
A story from the past.
Free the people.
Coming up next, Josh. TeeBee's memoirs.
When are we the people gonna be able to sit together? Together. Loving one another can be easier than living a feather. If you can love your brother, brother can love another. Whenever we the people understand one another, we the people
Hey,
love
Georgie.
each other. Free the people.
Get a drink, guys. Sit back, don't chat. Just listen to me.
Can't seem to make up our minds, no. I don't know which way we wanna be, no. Free the people, 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 free the people.
Alan Kennedy's track was called, it's by Elbowed Out, and it's called Taking Step, Jeff. The Soul Searchers from 1972, sent in by our good friend Mr. Mark Peachenbury down there in Nottingham. Mark's not feeling very well, he's just lying chilling in his bed listening to TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show. So you get well soon, pal, and we'll catch up soon. Right, as you all know, every Sunday evening between 9 o'clock and 9:30, I don't want to put a time on it, I'm just going to do it between 9 and 9:30, we have something that is called You are listening to the memoirs of DJ TeeBee, better known as Tam Brown. Well, this week, guys, last week we spoke about my move from the Windsor Club in Dumfries over to Domino Records, which was a little independent record store in English Street in Dumfries, which I worked and managed for I think it was 5 or 6 years. But we also done the local discos and the clubs. I think there was maybe about 3 or 4 discos in the town. And we had a bar just across from the shop, and it was called Dickie's Bar. It was run by a lovely guy called Stan Leslie and his lovely wife. And it was just a bar, downstairs bar, but they had a big room. Listening to the memoirs of DJ TeeBee, which was up the stairs from the bar. Tam Brown. And he decided to do Friday and Saturday nights, and he come over and he asked me if I would DJ at it. And it's not a big place, it maybe holded about 50-60 people. He put all these nets up and decorated the place, and so I went with it, and we started doing Friday and Saturday nights, and we didn't realise how busy it was going to be, because there was only like maybe 2 nightclubs, Coils Disco and the Windsor in the town, and a lot of people found this as something new, so they come, probably because I was DJing obviously, but we had some fantastic nights up there, and the great thing was the lock-ins after it, and on many a night I wouldn't leave there till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, just drinking at the bar with Stan and a few of the other guys. To the memoirs of DJ TeeBee. Hope there's no police watching. As Tam Brown. And I created a great atmosphere in there, and I had a great reception from all the people that used to come every week. I mostly done the Friday nights because I was doing other places on the Saturday, and I created a great atmosphere in there, and it was all local guys, and a lot of my mates, and a lot of my mates' wives and things like that used to come up. I really enjoyed it. I used to play for something like 5-6 hours sometimes more. And it's one of the great memories I have of one of the great venues we had in Dumfries many years ago, called Dickie's Bar. And at the time I played a record at the end. Every night I played at Dickie's Bar, I always played this record at the end of the night, and the whole place, you could hear it down the stairs in the street. You could hear everybody singing this song, and I never ever changed it. It's not a soul song, but it's one of those songs that
You
most
are
people
listening to the memoirs of DJ TeeBee, better known as Cam Brown.
will have sung along to over many years. And that song is
Long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance,
next week we go to the roller disco.
make those people dance, and maybe they'd be.
And I was also commentating on the stock car racing. I played records, obviously.
But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver.
So this was the Dickies anthem
Bad news
at the end of the
on
night.
doorstep. I
For
couldn't
people who
take
were there,
one
will
more
remember.
step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside.
It was fluff, wasn't it?
The music died.
Don McLean.
So bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die."
Get ready. Good evening, Kim Angela Tomkinson.
Did you write the
Book of Love.
and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so,
I know, Johnny.
do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow?
How are you singing, guys?
Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes.
Come on.
Man, I dig those rhythm and blues.
How you singing?
Blues, I was a lonely teenage rockin' buck with a big carnation and a pickup truck. But I knew I was out of the day. The music died. I started singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, "This'll be the day that I die.
Okay, tell me, Steve.
This'll be the day that I die." Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone. But that's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me.
Buddy Holly.
Oh, and while the king was looking down,
That's
the
another story,
jester
Buddy Holly.
stole his thorny crown.
I was in a band that did Buddy Holly songs.
Courtroom was adjourned. Now a verdict was returned, and while Lennon read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark. The day the music died, we were singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, and singing, "This'll be the day that I die.
Come on.
This'll be the day that I die."
You can just picture it now. Dickie's Bar.
Skelter in the
They're on their
summer
feet.
swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shell.
Building.
8 jester on the sidelines in a
Hands up.
cast. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume while the sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up to dance.
Dance.
Oh, but we never got the chance. 'Cause the players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed today? The music goodbye. We started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Oh, my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this will be the day that I die.
So that's 5 minutes of it, and it brings back great memories of that, because it was only a little bar, but had some absolutely fantastic nights here. And as I say, next week we will be talking about the roller disco in Dumfries and the stock car racing, which I played music obviously, and I also commentated on the stock car racing. There's some good stories here. Stay tuned next week for Tam's Memoirs. Next up, a wee darling up in Dunfermline. That is Toxie and Fife, because they come from Dunfermline. She goes by the name of Maisie Moo, and she selected the Shy Lights.
Dance and I know you can do it. You can do
The monkey.
it. Ain't nothing to it.
Can you do the monkey?
It's going all around the country. Yeah. Around the country. Yeah. Come on, the monkey. Come on and do the monkey. Monkey, yeah. Do the monkey. Monkey, yeah. Do the monkey. Monkey, yeah. You see the girl sitting in the corner. They're trying to be like little Jack Horner. Now it's a lip that fork to eat that pie.
Hello, Maisie Moo.
Baby monkey,
Monkey.
do the monkey,
Boom.
do the monkey.
Speak no evil.
See the girl standing on the door. That's what you wouldn't do it no more.
Just doesn't sound like the Shy Lights, does it? Woo woo! Maisie's been digging. We love it. It's not the Shy Lights either. It's a good tune though. They're all new tunes, Lee. Change your name, you just Lee. Lee. Yeah, yeah. We're doing the monkey. Ends up family. We're Maisie Moo. The Shy Lights, and it's called The Monkey. Very unusual for the Shy Lights to be doing a track like that. You know that we class them as the 70s type soul band, and that just blew me away thinking, where did she find that? Never heard it before in my life. So, Mr. Stevie Perusa is up at 5 AM in the morning. Oh, go to bed, Stevie. Sleep tight. See you at Bridlin, pal. Next up, goes by the greatest carpenter, Cricket. This is Flower Shop. You've come a long way, baby. See you later, Stevie. How would you say about it? 2-star Elwin. 2 stars Elwin. Stigging. The legend, the one and only Elwin Jones. We love you, Maisie. You're welcome. Love it, Ellen. The Flower Shop, and you've come a long way, baby. Sent in by a great wee guy down there in Cricketh, Mr. Elwin Jones, and I can't wait to get down to Cricketh hopefully later on in the year. I know my good friend Keith Allmark will be trying to organise something if the lockdown restrictions do get lifted on the 21st of June. We may be having our big charity for the RNLI event in Cricketh, maybe in August or whenever Keith can sort it out. But I'm looking forward to going. It looks a lovely place, Cricketh. So, we keep going with the show. I've had this in my library for quite a while, and my good friend Terry Watson up there in Brecon selected it. And I don't know if it's a Marmite tune, or if it's one of those Soul in the Sun tunes. It's sung by Tommy Hunt.
So music's in the air.
It's a mashup. Good night, Jane and Tom. Take care, guys. Love you.
This is what you'll find. There's room for everyone. We're told in the sun.
You're welcome, Ellen.
Renewing memories, singing old songs like they did in the 50s. DJ blasting those old soul towns, dedicated soul lovers getting down. So come on, come on, come on, come on, come on to the soul in the sun. It's a party, soul in the sun. Those bodies come on down and have some fun with some soul in the sun. You can put your blues on the run, feel the soul in the sun. Come on in, sax man.
Yes, I know that, Johnny. For all those Soul in the Sun people that went to Tenerife, it's a mashup. Oh yeah.
Now do yourself a favor, take a chance and see. You don't wanna lose out on a guarantee. You'll get a feeling when you walk through the door. You'll surprise yourself when you scream for more. You're gonna have fun dancing to the soul, all in the sun. Guitar man.
I'll find it.
So come on.
It's a late request from Georgia.
Come on,
Come on.
come on to the soul in the sun. It's a party, soul in the sun.
Mark Gates mashup. Soul in the Sun.
Gonna have a good time. Soul in the sun. Gonna blow your mind. Soul in the sun. Feel the soul
Good job, Johnny. Stop the bus. I wanted it off. Well, I told you guys it's a mashup, and I know people don't like mashups, and especially classic and very sacred Northern Soul tunes like The Champion. But somebody sent me this a few years back, and I knew where it come from. It was to do with the event that goes on over in Tenerife called Soul in the Sun. My good friend, I forgot his name now, Ian Patterson, DJ'd over there, great wee guy. And he sent me this a few years ago, and I thought, you know, I'm not a fan, believe me, but I can see why all the drunken people in Tenerife would probably love that. But it's not something for me. But Terry Watson is a great selector in the show and a subscriber, and if he picks it, it will be played like all of you lovely people out there. So, where am I? Georgie's giving me late requests at nearly what? 9:30 at night. Unbelievable. Carol Cameron coming up next with Rob Fortune. Crazy Feeling.
Got this crazy feeling for you, baby.
Out of the box.
Burning inside of me.
Love it, Carol.
And I just got to love you, baby, to set this feeling free. Can't think of anything that I can't do. Oh, no. To fight this crazy feeling I get from you. So I just got to love you, love you, love you, to set this feeling free. This crazy, crazy feeling burning inside of me. I can hear sleigh bells ringing in the middle of July. 'Cause every day is Christmas as long as you're standing by. I can hear church bells ringing and it sounds like the choir singing. And every time you smile, I wanna walk you down the aisle. So I just got to love you, love you, love you, to set this feeling free. This crazy, crazy feeling burning inside of me. I've made up in my mind that your love just can't be beat.
Rob Fortune, and it's called Crazy Feeling, sent in by the lovely Carol Cameron down there in Chesterley Street in Durham. Next up, this lovely lady is doing a set on the second edition of Ladies Night, and I'm looking forward to it. I've actually got Kim's set in. Fantastic. And she has sent in
And the
this.
name of this song that we're about to do is entitled I Got What It Takes, Part 1 and Part 2. And
Brooks
3
and
if we
Jerry.
have time. Now, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's groovy.
You're welcome, Kim. Send me your sets, girls, ladies. We've got another great night coming up on the 9th. Friday the 9th of April. Saturday the 10th. Friday the 9th of April and Saturday the 10th of April will be the two nights that we'll be doing the second edition of the Ladies' Nights. Put it in your diary. I'll give you warning. But it's going to be another cracking night. I know it, just, I've got that feeling. My lovely bit on the side called Georgette likes to sneak in little requests when I've done all the requests for the show, just to annoy me. And here it is. By Brenda Boykin. Hard Swing. Traveling Man.
Don't like that modern music, like the groove of little bitties. A
Bit of
hard
jazz.
swing traveling man now.
She's a jazz freak. Woo!
See that man with a saxophone in his hand.
Come on! Get the drink in, Fluff.
Everybody knows he's a real thing. Hard swing traveling man. Mr. Jack Daniels is his personal friend. Cheats at poker and always win. He's a heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker.
Pretty young waitress knows him by name. Gives him a smile, falls for his game. He's a love maker.
He's a love maker.
He's a hard swing traveling man. He's a hard swing traveling man. Hard bop, bebop, confirmation, red top, hard swing traveling man.
Dig it, man.
East Coast, old school, anything but jazz, cool, hard swing traveling man.
Yes. Calculates.
England, Cuba, and Japan played his horn in every land. He's a heartbreaker. Got a lover everywhere to make him welcome when he's there.
You did, Alan, yes.
He's a hard swing traveling man. He's a hard swing.
What's the 15th and 16th, Judge? What's happening then, Judge? Used to be. It's a hit in the keys, Judge. Jazzy, Judge. No, Georgie, Ladies' Night is the 9th and 10th of April, please. Please don't get people mixed up, Georgie.
Jazz jam session blowing his horn, king upon his stage.
The jazz is going to red.
Plays from the soul he's naturally born, reading from no page.
Here's a good singer, Georgie.
Stingy brim and shiny shoes, uptown jazz and low down blues.
Come on.
Love maker.
Oh, yeah. I think she's talking about
Ponytail is turning gray. He's still talking about the days.
Ponytail is telling me, so.
Got a little girl in every town, and it never sticks around. Heartbreaker.
Come on.
Mama's baby, daddy's baby, conversating with the lady. What a love maker. Hot swing traveling man. Hot swing traveling man.
Woo! What a tune. Brenda Boykin and Hard Swing Travelling Man, sent in by the gorgeous Georgie herself. And it's nice to get a little bit of jazz soul on the show, is what I would call that. Nice jazz, and as Georgie says, she's got a beautiful voice. Next up, another wee pal, up there in Dunfermline. Sadly to say, he's on the clanners list more than he's on the gold star list. But I know this man will climb the tree. He goes by the name of Keith K. And tonight he's selected a track that's been on the show before, but it's a brilliant track by Bobby Treetop. Just wait till I get to know ya. Give it up for Mr. Keith K.
Say you want the finest home, a big coat to keep you warm, a diamond ring to show your friends, the kind of man that likes to spend. But you got to wait
Come on.
till I get to know you. Don't you know that all these are things I'll show you? You got to wait till I get to know you. Don't you know that all these things I'll do for you?
I'm not very registered on this.
Baby, baby, baby,
But if it is, Rob will find it.
baby, baby. You want a car that moves real fast to socialize with the upper class. You want to live on easy street, the best to drink and the best to eat. But you got to wait till I get to know you.
Come on.
Don't you know that all these are things I'll show you? Got to wait till I get to know you. Don't you know that all these things I'll do for you? Ooh, baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Oh. You say you want the best of life, the kind of man that will sacrifice. You want me to change your winters to spring. You want me to give you everything. But you got to wait till I get to know you. Don't you know that all these are things I'll show you? Got to wait.
Bobby Treetop and Wait Till I Get to Know Ya, sent in by my wee pal up there in the film, Mr. Keith K. The lovely Kath Birch down there in Stoke. Been waiting all night for 21st Century.
To see you.
She's coming right back.
My mind's in such a mess. My head hurts when I try to think. I'm under so much stress. No longer can I use my cool to get myself this way. I've been misusing everything I touch and run away. I said my every thought keeps on. Everything I do, girl, everything I do keeps coming right back to you. Baby, baby, to you, yeah, to you. Now I ain't got no right to ask you to forgive the things I've done. But step
You're welcome, Kath.
back and see it through. 'Cause baby, you
Keep
know
in touch, and
I'm
if you still got any digs for Britland, I'll put some feelers out for you.
of a lady I've been told. And even wise men have been known to search for worthless gold. I said my every thought keeps on. Everything I do, everything I do is coming right back to you. Baby, baby, to you, yeah, to you. I said my every thought keeps on. Everything I do.
21st Century and The Love I Need. Next up, she's probably been waiting on it. The lovely Fluff and Matt Johnson over there in Tuquera. Selected the great Sandy Wines and A Touch of Venus.
The touch of Venus is a wonderful feeling that comes over me when you hold me in your sweet loving arms. The touch of Venus is that golden moment when you tenderly kiss me and release every one of your charms. Up from the sea came a beautiful image called the goddess of love. The story goes when she finds two lovers who were really meant to be, she'll bless their love for all eternity. Yeah, oh yeah. We're two lovers that have a touch of Venus, and there's a lot of love between us that makes our two hearts to beat as one. The touch of Venus is that morning glow in the both of us know there's much more than the night before. Up from the sea came a beautiful image called the goddess of love. As the story goes, when she finds two lovers who were really meant to be, she'll bless their love for all eternity. Yeah, one touch of Venus, oh, one touch of Venus, oh, one touch of Venus, yeah, 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 one touch of Venus.
Still a great tune, the great sound of Sandy Wines and Touch of Venus, sent in by the one and only Fluff and her lovely husband Matt from Dumfries. Next up, we come to the part of the show where we like to remember the one and only Jackie Williman. This is your Justice for Jackie tune. And once again, for all those who were not in early, a big thank you to Johnny for sending the card, for all your great donations, for the lovely flowers for Eunice. And here's Frank Pop and Sombre. Hip teens, don't wear blue jeans. Yellow love hearts only, guys. Woo, woo, woo.
Everybody knows us. We're always wearing sad. Everyone who meets us wants to join our gang. We know how to swing our thing. We know where the in crowd is. We're the guys to see you right if you wanna set the night alight. Hip teens don't wear blue jeans. Cool cats, we got soul. Hip teens don't wear blue jeans. 'Cause we're in crowd on the scene. If you want to join us,
You're welcome, Johnny and Jelly. I love you. In a hip crowd. Yeah, in memory of the lovely and sadly missed Jackie Williman for the Justice for Jackie tune that is sent in every week by the one and only, the man that can change laws. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. That was Frank Pop Ensemble. Hip Teens Don't Wear Blue Jeans. Now, I just forgot about doing this earlier, but I'll just get it out of the way now. As everybody knows, I've been a busy wee guy this week, and somebody asked me, Tam, can you put all the Gold Stars tracks, every one of them, out of the box, Gold Star tracks, onto a CD? So I did, and here it is. If you want it, message me. I also done, which somebody asked for, was my birthday CDs. And there's like 3 different sets for the birthdays. I think Deek's set, you can get on Deek's, what do you call it, page? Oh, I can't remember it now. But if you text Deek, you can get Deek's set. But if you want TeeBee's birthday sets, the 3 CDs, then just message me after the show or tomorrow, and I'll get them to you guys. Now, we are running a little bit late, but we've still got Susie K from Dunfermline. She loves the Montclairs. Just can't get away from music.
I wanna spend my life with you. I wanna share your dreams. Making love to you, girl. It's so very easy to do. I just can't get away.
Paramaribo. Good evening, Paul Kerr. How you doing, Paul? Paramaribo, Suriname. Oh, you get about, boy. Hope the weather's lovely.
Happiness is hard to come by. So I know I just won't cry 'cause I just can't get away. I know I'm here to stay, my You know I love you, and I want you to love me too. If I could take your hand in mine, then I would feel complete. Oh, you know that's what I'm after. Take me
Yes, there is, Georgie. One more star to go.
I just can't get away. Woman, You know I love you, and I want you to love me too. I can't get away, girl, from you, girl, not you, girl. I'm here to stay with you, girl. Yes, you, girl, 'cause I love you, need you.
You're welcome, Susie. Love it. Out of the box. Next up, Mr. Marco Hudson over there in España, sent in the great Prince Philip Mitchell. It's only 1-on-1. Let's hit the kitchen floor, Fiona.
You don't have to tell me sweet you are. Honey, I can look
No problem, Paul.
at you and see that you're a star. Oh, but don't you think that I'll get left behind? Just make your move, girl, and I'll make mine. And we'll be so close at halftime. So you're on your own. When you hear the whistle blow, just shoot your best shot, baby.
Come on.
Girl, and go for what you know. It's one-on-one now, baby. Ain't nobody else around. Just one-on-one now, honey.
Is that me, Johnny Lover? Oh no, Prince Philip, okay. Just now I had a man love me for a long time. You still up, Marco?
Good move, baby. Yeah, you're really hot. But once you get me started,
Don't start it.
don't you know I'm so hard to stop? I'm gonna make a move that you've never seen before. Then I'm gonna tie up the score.
Come on.
Oh, you're gonna scream and cheer for me.
Welcome, Marco.
Now you should be glad
Should be like.
that it's just us two.
Oh, Leroy Mitchell.
You ain't gonna want no one to see. Oh, what I'm gonna put on you. One-on-one now, baby. Your touch against my kiss. Just one-on-one now, honey. Are we gonna get to the bottom of this? Oh, yes we will. Oh, you know we will. Ooh, we, baby.
Ooh, wee.
One-on-one now. Now you should be glad that it's just us two.
New to you, Kim. Come on. Been on the show a few times. Great track. One-on-one now, baby. Go on, thank you. Yeah, the fantastic Prince Philip Mitchell. Johnny Lover loves him. And one-on-one, sent in by our good friend over there in Spain, Mr. Mark Hudson. All the way from Cricket, lovely Lorraine Alma. This is the Contacts. You're going to pay, Keith. Tell him, Lorraine, you're going to pay. Oh yeah. Gold star coming up. Is it you? You're welcome, Lorraine. Come on. Come on. 6 more tracks, guys, if you want to hang in there and stay with me. Next up, this last and final gold star of the evening was, I think the count was 5, because I gave Colin one. So this last gold star goes to a good friend of mine who lives up in Broxburn, up there near Edinburgh, and he picked some fantastic tunes in this show as well. So I love it when I get his requests, and he goes by the name of Mr. Mike Dunn. You all know Mike Dunn, great guy. Well, guess what? Just have a listen to this. This is by Bessie Jones. Come on! Come on, Brooks. Heads out, mate. Love it. Woo! Gold star, Mr. Michael Dunn. Come on, get your star. Oh, just no more tears. What a tune. The one and only Mr. Michael Dunn up there in Broxburn. Brilliant tune. Love it. The only problem with that tune is I think it's only, what, 1 minute 45 seconds long. Very short. So, that's the final gold star of the evening. And everybody that's got gold stars on the show tonight will receive a CD from TV this week. Oh, I'm getting wind. I must need cheese. Next up, the lovely Sue Ellis down in Derby. Another good tune. This is The Allergies. Title to that. Good night, Robert. Take care, pal. Come on. Love it, Sue. Woo, woo, woo. This sounds a bit like it, Mike. I don't know. I'm entitled to that. Come on. Good night, Kev. Take care, darling. Come on. What a tune. Sue Ellis. Love it. The Allergies. Four tunes left, Georgie. The countdown's on. Really down on my bed today. Missed it so much. Woo-hoo. No, it's not, George. Been a long week. What a tune. Sent in by the lovely Sue Ellis down in the Derby. That was the Allergies. And she's entitled to that. Isn't she, George? Brilliant tune. Love it. Great beat. So we come to the fourth last record of the evening. And I love this lady as well, down there in Brary Hill in West Midlands. Let's have some Motown. The Isley Brothers. Linda's as sure as a Lara woman. From the lovely Linda Haycock. You're welcome, Linda. Take care. It's a stomper, Albert. Right, good idea that, Carol. Too old for this, Marco? Never. Tell him, Linda. There's a shuffle in that battle. Keep an eye on him. Dances at the back of the room. Shuffle. There was 5 gold stars tonight, Georgie. Unfortunately, you didn't get one because your request came in too late, and I'd already picked the stars. So stop pestering me about gold stars, Georgie. I'm telling you, I'm going to kick you out. Warning you. Shut up, Georgie. This next track is was sent in by somebody. I forgot to put their name down. So if this track was your request, can you please tell me? Now. This is little Ann. Lean. Lanky. Daddy. We always finish with a stomper. Albie's favourite part of the show. No. No, it wasn't, Alec. You keep trying, Alec. I'll give you. It's Mr. Keith Allman. Cheers, Keith. Well, that's your name now. Great tune, Keith. Thank you. Yeah, you better, Georgie. Double O Soul. It's not down the order, the problem is that, and there's no harm in it, he's been doing this for months now. Keith sends in his request, Lorraine's request, Lil's request, and Elvin's request all in the one. And I've got a bad habit of taking one request, putting it in, and then, as you all know, once your request goes into the show, I then delete the post from the page. And I was a wee bit muddled up today, so that's the reason why. I apologise, Mr. Keith Allman. Fantastic tune. Right, we come to the last request of the evening, and it comes from the other half of the Cooking Ellises by Mr. George Ellis. Don Varner for the second time this evening. This is Masquerade. George Ellis, you wanted Northern Soul. Let's have it, George. Thank you, Alec. Nice one, Keith. Stop moaning, Georgie. Just carry cake her anywhere, like. Michelle loves your tune, Georgie. Just be happy. George Ellis. You're welcome, George. Great tune, pal. Two great tunes from the Ellises tonight. a trier, Alec. Woo-hoo. The Stompers from TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show, and TeeBee's Soul family picks them Stompers every week. Fantastic. I think some of the tracks on the show tonight have been absolutely different class. And good luck and well done to all the guys that got gold stars. Now, Georgie moans because Georgie, instead of paying $2.99 for to subscribe to my channel, my lovely partner, she puts in £5.99 because she loves me more. But she moans about it all the time. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I know what's coming next. I'm a bit cheeky doing this. This track has not even been released yet. It's a remix. I stole it.
There's too many of you crying.
It's by Michael Gray.
Brother, there's far too many.
It says disco version.
You
Thank you guys.
got to find a way.
Don't forget, if you want CDs, let me know. Come on, practice your singing, guys. For my 70th birthday. Practice so you can see. Thank you, Johnny and Jelly. Take care, we love you. What's going on? Kissy, kissy. Thank you, Mike Dunn. Take care, pal. Woo! It's getting better, Linda. Been practicing. You've got 10 years till my 70th anyway. You should have it covered by then, Linda. Thank you, Keith Omar. Thank you, Linda Neville. We love you guys. Mark and Fiona over in Spain. Kim Angela Tompkinson. We love you. Cheers, lady. The lovely Sue and George Ellis down in Derby. Colin Wignall down in Anderton. Cheers, Colin. Kath. And the man himself, Mr. John Burks. Cheers, guys. My favourite, Mrs. O, and the lovely Sean Clanger O'Callaghan. My wee Fluff, and my good friend Matt. Alec Mack, Dave Rimmer. What a team. Rob Farr. Tune in to Rob Farr's show. Friday night, 8:30. You're missing out, guys. Anne-Marie Gallia and Daz. Down in Oldham. Woo! Sue B. Down in Blackpool. Missing out Cello. Down in Blackpool.
We don't need to escalate.
The one and only Albie Babby.
See, war is not the
There's an Albie Babby mismatch coming.
for only love can conquer hate.
Thank you, Sue B.
You know we've got to find a way
Night, everyone.
to bring some loving here today.
Get your sets in, ladies.
Pick it line,
You don't need to keep flip-flopping. Just get them into Tommy.
don't punish me
Ooh.
with brutality.
What we say?
Talk to me
So you can see
what's going on.
what's going on, 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 what's going on. Say Albie Babby, mate. Love it. Come on. Thank you, Carol Cameron. Johnny Loafer, cheers, pal. The one and only Mr. Rob, the reggae man, Ska. Lynn Muir, hi Lynn, how you doing? From Stirling. Tony Horn, the man. Subscribe to TeeBee's channel. This is on every week from 7 o'clock to 10. You'll love it.
Hi,
Good night, Mr.
everybody.
Keith and Lorraine Allman.
Love you guys.
Good night, Georgie.
I'm getting other stars. I'll just stick with the stars. I'm getting other stars. Love you guys. Thanks. Great tunes tonight.
Woo, 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 woo. Done that bit. Good night, Rochelle. Good night, Mrs. O. Good night, Sean. Good night, Rob Barr, Kim Angela Thompson, and Marie Gallagher and Daz. You are the best, guys. I love you all to bits. We'll be back here next week. Same time, same place. If you want to know anything, you want to talk to TB, I'm only a phone call away. Get your sets out, ladies. Get them sent to TV.
Right, I have to put the lights up for Kim.
Okay.
Right, Kim.
Oh, look.
Here's the lights on.
Tam's white again, Kim. Good night, guys. Take care. TB and Georgie loves you. Good night.